Okay. Ready. Hey guys, welcome back to another podcast of
Hijas con propósito, one God, two mics.
Perfect.
Period.
That was good.
Yeah.
Okay, as you guys can tell, we have a special guest today. Okay, so we have a special guest here today. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Gio.
I forgot I was cheering. Bro.
Laugh track here. Just kidding. Cheer track. Anyway. This is actually... Anyway. Okay, so we wanted to invite Gio here because we think he has like a good testimony. I think it's worth for everyone to hear. And just a little context about himself. Tell us about yourself, your age, your name, your social security, all that.
Yo.
Yeah, just like... Go ahead.
So my name is Gio, or my name is Giovanni, but I like to go by Gio. I'm a youth leader with Ariana, and I'm 18 years old.
Period.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah,
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, no problem. So we wanted him to be our first guest because, like Diana said, I feel like he has an amazing testimony that can reach others. So that's why he is our first guest. You want to explain to us your testimony a little bit?
Just jump right into it.
Just jump right in a little bit.
Yeah.
So when I first wanted to seek the Lord, I would say 16 and sophomore year of my high school.
Mm-hmm.
And like for someone who didn't know much about, because I grew up Catholic, my whole family was Catholic, so I grew up like in that path, kind of, you could say.
Mm-hmm.
And really I wouldn't really learn much from the Catholic Church, because it was kind of like, for me, it felt like it was written down, not like you don't feel the presence of God, like it's all like written for you. You just like read off the paper, which felt kind of weird to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was just like out of nowhere, like 16, I forgot the last time I went to church, and then it was just like I wanted to see God, but I just didn't know how.
Yeah.
And then one night I was just in my room. It was like after a soccer game, and then I was kind of like talking to myself, because I do that a lot when I'm like late at night when I'm just thinking. I just talk to myself.
Yeah.
And then one time I was like, I really need to see God, because I don't know what came out of me that just happened. And then that night I just said like, God, how can I seek you? And then I would say like a couple days or a week later, that's when Ariana's brother Joseph came to me. And we were kind of close before that, because we had PE together. And then I would say just out of nowhere he was like, oh, do you want to come to church with me? And I was like, let me think about it or talk about it, because I never heard of like a Christian church or been to one. And surprisingly my mom was okay with it, which I didn't really think she would. But then yeah, I would say after that, like I just fell in love with like being in the presence of God. And that's when like I would say I kind of found my calling.
Yeah,
That's
nice.
Have you ever asked your brother why he told him to go to church, or have you asked him? Did you ever ask
Yeah,
him?
I did ask him.
Yeah.
Did you ask Joe?
I actually did. I asked him. He just said like it just God just put it in his heart to like ask me to go in church, which is one thing that like I always tell people is like, because Joe's a great example that he let God shine through my darkness to help me get out of that dark spot that I was in. So that's why like I thank God for Joseph every day, because if he didn't let him shine through him, then I wouldn't be where I am today.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
That's really nice. Yeah.
I think I had asked him, but I didn't remember what he said. Yeah.
But yeah, that's interesting. It's like it literally just shows like God working. Like I love those moments where it's like, dang, like that's like real life. Like you could see it. You're like, I asked God and he literally answered.
Yeah, because when I first started going to church, like I would see like everyone crying and like going down to their knees and everything, and I was like,
what the heck?
well, for like the first time, I was like, what's going on? Like, are they faking it, or is it just like what's going on? Like I didn't know that like that was like a visual version of seeing like being touched by the Holy Spirit.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you. Sorry. Like being so young, how do you like? Because you're a great example. Like you don't care. Like sometimes even I get shy to go up to the front. How do you like get past that like mentally? Like because I feel like you're so like open about it. Yeah. Like good at expressing, like going up to the Lord and worshiping him in that moment. Like do you get shy going up?
Actually, yeah. Most of the time when you saw the flight too, that was bothering me
Sorry.
earlier too.
No, we have a flight swatter.
I don't know if I was able to do it because you guys are talking.
Yes.
No,
No,
we
you're
always
good.
go like that. We're literally trying to get the flights.
Wait, yeah, like how do you like? Do you not get shy, or do you even have like that mental block of like, oh, people are gonna see me, or like, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, those are like most of the main reasons is because I feel like I'm gonna get judged. I feel like people are gonna like, well, judge, and then people are my shyness too. It kind of feels just heavy on me, but then
Yeah.
like in my mind, I'm just like praying to myself, saying like, "Oh Lord, like please break these chains," because they feel like chains to me. And then most of the time, like I'll be like one time I would say, I was like, if Moises goes up there and dances, because he was like he was like just right there standing,
Yeah.
because he usually goes up there and he's like he's one of the examples why I want to go up there sometimes. And every time I'm like, God, like if you put Moises right there, I'll go up. And he does it, and then I'm like, oh, never mind, I'm scared now. I'm scared. And then I'll just like I'll overthink it, and then just my body would move, but my head won't.
Yeah.
Like my head feels right here, and then my body will start moving, and then it's just God taking control of me.
That's
what I would say.
That's good. I feel like I do that to myself, but sometimes I let my thoughts win.
Yeah.
So I get you, but that is like a question I had. I was like, bro, like how does he do it? Because I'm older than you, obviously. But but yeah, like I feel like you're a really good example. I'm not gonna lie.
It's how Ariana said, like people are scared of the altar, but if God, or like how Ariana said, like if God was standing right there, everyone would be rushing there. Which He's always there, so I don't know why people get scared. Which I do too, but after like those chains get broken, you're like, why was I scared for it? Like,
Exactly.
what is scary? What is so scary to go up here?
Yeah. No, that's true. And you feel I feel like you.
Yeah, you feel like the presence way more up there than like just sitting back there.
It's like a reward. No, literally. Yeah, I like that. You were gonna ask something. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I feel like the reason why you feel the presence more at the altar is because that's when you actually take the step of faith. Like even though you're scared, like how she's saying, like when you're like sitting where you're at, like you're worshiping, right? Like you're still gonna feel the presence of the Lord there, but like you genuinely stepping out and taking that step of faith to go to the altar, like that's why you feel it even more, because you're showing others, like she's saying she's seen you, we've all seen you, and she said it before. She's like, Gio is genuinely an inspiration because of how not carefree but kind of carefree you are in your faith, in the way that you express, like the way you allow the Lord to move within you. That is why like I feel like you feel it even more in the altar, because that's when you're genuinely like, no matter what's going on with everyone around you, you're like, you're telling the Lord like, I'm coming to you as I am, fill me. And then that's why what happens. And honestly,
at the altar, even before, like I wouldn't have even thought that you were having those thoughts. Like I would assume just because that's what I think, but like just seeing you from the outside, I wouldn't even think that you're having those thoughts of like, oh, never mind, I'm too scared to go up. Like from the outside looking in, I was like, oh, he just doesn't care, he's just gonna go because he's gonna go. But like now you're actually saying you did have those thoughts. Like, dang, that's crazy. But I feel like everyone has those thoughts. It's just, that's crazy. I don't know. You were gonna say something else, like earlier.
My question, I don't remember what it was. I think I was gonna ask, how was the transition for you from switching to being Catholic to Christian? Like how was it easy, hard, or like just like what was going through your mind?
I would say it was more on the easier side, because like I said, like I didn't really understand when I went to a Catholic church, like the prayers were written down for you, like compared to when you guys taught me how to pray, it's all in your heart, like it's all comes out of you, not from the paper or not like pre-written. And another thing that made it so much easier, it was the second I walked into that church, I just felt so welcome in there. So like compared to like a Catholic church, like they won't recognize, like how when I missed one day, you guys all recognize it. Compared to like a Catholic church, like if someone important misses it, no one would really like bother asking like, oh, where is he, how's he doing, or like not even like people would like really acknowledge you like that.
I see.
That's crazy. We've talked about that before, how welcoming our church is. Because I don't remember who we were talking about, but we've noticed it like that.
I was telling her because like when I started, I don't know if you saw the episode, but like when I was talking about my testimony, like because I grew up like Christian my whole life, and like going to their church, well, her grandparents' church, but like when I was like, I don't know, 20-ish or whatever, probably less, like we stopped going. But when I wanted to come back to church and like I was like, oh, I actually want a relationship with God, I started looking at different churches, because before I would think about how it was before, and I was like, oh, like I don't know if I want to go back to this church, like they only speak Spanish, this, that, and the other. Like all these thoughts were in my head, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go look at different churches. And I did. Like they were Christian churches, but it was just different ones. But I was telling her, like, I came back to our church because of the community we have. Like everyone's so welcoming and loving, and like I love that about our church. Like you said, they notice when you're gone. Like they remember your name. Like it's I love it. And it's just, I feel like you can feel like God's presence there all the time. And
like I feel like another thing was, like, since everyone's so close to each other, like if you become close to one person, that person will like introduce you to another one, and that's when like it just felt like a family to me more.
Everyone's so welcoming. I love it. nothing. Sorry.
What is one of the like biggest challenges you faced coming to Christ?
Ooh, that's a good one. I would say being consistent, because like I feel so accomplished for staying like consistent for so long, and then like one sin would make me feel like all that was for nothing. So that's like the one thing, because I feel like I could like I like in my eyes I feel like I could be like sin free, which is not, but like where I feel like I don't do it like on purpose no more. Like I feel like I could do that for such a long time, to the point where like I like let myself go on, like let my guard down a little bit, and that's when I feel like, oh, I did all that for like nothing. It's just like when I sin, it just all hits me like, oh, I was never like that great, or how I think I was with my faith.
I feel like that's something we've talked about before a little bit, where we were saying like we need to like let go of those thoughts. Like we're not perfect. We're all sinners, and it does suck. Like I get you, like you sin and you feel like kind of like sucky in the moment, but like we have to remember that like Jesus literally died on the cross for us, and like he did it so that our sins are wiped away. He knew we weren't going to be perfect. That's literally exactly why he did it. So like just remember it, and like I feel like that's a big part of it. Obviously it's you get that conviction, so you have that feeling of like, oh, it sucks that I did that, but at least now you know moving forward, like I'm not doing it technically like on purpose, or like God knew I wasn't going to be perfect, so you know, and just apologize and move forward. That's what I think.
But also don't set yourself to certain standards. I feel like the standards you're setting yourself for being perfect are too high. And that's why it may feel like it sucks, you know? Because obviously there's a certain standard where we all like try to be like the best of the best, and it sucks. And especially in church too, like it's so easy to set yourself to a certain standard in church because you see everyone around you. You see how everyone is. But the thing is that we don't truly see how everyone's acting like outside of church. So it's so easy to compare ourselves to other people, and that makes us set like certain standards for ourselves. But I feel like that's something we also shouldn't be doing, because we don't know how everyone else.
Yeah, you know, that's one thing that like I also did when I first started going to church. Like I was like kind of comparing myself to other people, and I was like, that's when like the thoughts hit me even more. And then like the next week, like I think the preaching was like, don't judge yourself, or don't compare yourself to others. Yeah, like you shouldn't be an example of someone else. You should be your own example.
Yeah,
that's kind of like another thing that I kind of struggled with, I would say.
Yeah.
But it's because it's so easy to compare yourself. I feel like especially like when you first start going, like you see how everyone's like at the altar. You see how everyone's getting the Holy Spirit here and there. Like you see how like everyone is so like ignited. And then you're just standing there because you're like, I'm new. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. I feel like that's when it's so easy. Yeah. But it's also like everyone's timing for like everything regarding God is so different. So no matter what, like, let's say, like, she can speak in tongues, but you can't speak in tongues yet. But obviously, like, it could happen for you, just not at the same time that she's going to get it, you know? Yeah. So it's just so, yeah.
Yeah, it's different for everyone.
Yeah, it's different for everyone.
I was going to ask, is there, like, a certain way that you've seen God work in your life, but, like, maybe not in church, but just, like, in your personal life?
Actually, yeah, the biggest one that, like, I like to speak about is last year in like August. My family was like on the edge of being homeless, and then I was praying so much. I was like, God, like if taking away all their money is the only way for them, like my parents or my family, to go back to your house, like I told him like I don't care if it's like Christian, Catholic, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I just want them to seek you again.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, if you have to take away all their money, take away their jobs, whatever, please let it be known that you're the one doing it on purpose so that they could seek you.
Mm.
And not even like a week later, they went back to church. And my dad, because my dad he lost a job for like, I would say 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
Because he wasn't, like, the company just went bankrupt.
Yeah.
And then like a week later, my dad they all went to church. And then I would say they like really like going back. And then my dad found a new job where he was working like full time now, getting paid more than the one before, having enough money to spend on himself and us.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like a big reason that I like to, or big example that I like to show people from my life that God is always working not only with you but the people around you.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. That's really sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever heard that one. Have you said it before?
No, the only one that heard it is your mom, because there was one service where like I think Adriel was like praying over me and I started crying bad, and then your dad came to hug me, which I like really needed.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's when I confessed to your mom like a couple weeks later, like why I was like,
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like I was being like, he kind of like answered all my prayers and
Yeah.
like that moment. So that was like something that caught me off guard. I'm sorry.
It was right here.
Yeah, that, like, well, yeah, that's pretty much it.
No.
I forgot what was going on with that.
I'm sorry. But that just goes to show that like your genuine faith, like how genuine you are in your prayers to the Lord, like that He's grants literally everything you ask for because of the way you're seeking Him. And it's not that you're like seeking Him for like for yourself. Like you're seeking Him. Well, wait, back up. You're seeking Him for yourself, but your prayers are so intentional because it's for your family, and that the Lord sees that, and it like He loves that, you know, because I don't know, because like I feel like your family, I think I've said this to you, that the way your family is gonna reach God is through you. It's not gonna be through anyone else, because it's gonna be how faithful you have been to God that He will reach your family to. I know they're going back to church now, but like to His kingdom, you know.
Yeah, that's like because I told my mom like recently about it, and she was like, "Wow, like I didn't realize that how important a prayer is." Because she like out of nowhere, she even realized that she's like, well, I just came back to church like out of nowhere after not going for like years.
Dang. That's crazy. That's really nice. I like that. Thank you for sharing that.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's insane, actually. Wait, that's actually cool.
Yeah.
I like hearing and seeing the way like God works, you know, and especially in things that like we don't know about, because obviously everyone goes through their own stuff. So I think it's pretty cool, and it's nice that you're sharing that with us.
I feel like I've told her that before, like where I'm like, I love hearing everyone's testimonies, or like I just love watching God work. Like that, I don't know. I feel like that's one of the most beautiful things that we can do. Like, it's just watching Him work. It's like, I don't know. I love it.
The reason I like hearing them is because like it gives me a new perspective on like how I could improve in myself.
Wait, that's actually a smart mentality to have.
Yeah.
Not everyone has that mentality. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's a good one. I was gonna ask and I was gonna say something, but I forgot what it was.
Oh, period.
It's okay. It's okay. What is one of your biggest prayers right now?
Biggest prayers right now? Honestly, one of my biggest prayers right now is like taking away that laziness from me, cause me and Adriana had to talk like couple days ago about like why I kind of want to drop out of college, and most of it's because of the laziness. Like I feel like all these unnecessary classes to me feel like it's just like putting too much weight on me, and then to wake up early for school because I can't do online school. I don't know why. Like I have to be in person.
Yeah.
And like going to the class itself is like it just gets to me. Like I just feel very lazy to do that. Not only that, but with work too. Like I work at nights, but still like when it comes to that time, like wow, that like I have to go to work or I have to force myself to go to work.
Yeah.
So that's like one of my biggest prayers right now is like trying to get rid of this laziness. Because then that laziness also causes me to like not want to pray, not want to read the Bible.
Yeah.
It's just like I feel like it's gonna like slowly like bring me down.
No,
I see that.
that's a good prayer.
It is, yeah. I feel like keep praying about it. You know that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I had something similar to that literally last year, where I was like, oh, like, look, God, please take the laziness away from me. I think it was like the beginning of last year. Yeah, and I feel like it did work. Like I was praying on it, and like obviously God works. Like, but it is like a crazy. It's like an annoying thing to have because it's not like you want to be lazy. It's just that like weird feeling. I get you, but God will work in you. I know it. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. What is a piece of advice you would give someone who is in a somewhat similar position that you are in?
Talking about the laziness?
No.
Oh.
Like in the similar like walk with God, like as you like, let's say they're coming from the same like where they're Catholic, like they grew up Catholic their whole life. They've always been Catholic because like that's what their parents have shown them, and they are trying to find and they're trying to seek the Lord, but like obviously they don't know. And in that moment, you had Joe who helped you, but what, like let's say they don't have someone who can help them like that. What is some advice you would give them?
The biggest advice that I've been told is always worship God, like in the good and bads, because obviously the path at the beginning is not going to be easy, and even during your whole path it's never going to be easy, but there's always going to be times where you get like a good, like I guess a good place for a bit, and there's also going to be places or times where you get like a really bad like situation that you put in, and like no matter what you should always like thank the Lord, or like thank you for putting me here, thank you for helping me through this, thank you for doing everything for me, like because that's one thing that I struggled with, like for like Junji, like I was comparing myself to other people, and like I was kind of like praying like, oh, why can't I like be like them, or like how can I like be how they are, when in reality it was gonna be like it's all in God's timing, like he'll put you at the position for a reason, and all you have to do is just keep worshiping him, and then he'll make you realize why he put you there in the first place.
That's good.
I feel like you're so wise beyond like you're like God is definitely working in you. I feel like you're so, for the amount of time you have in church and like spending time with God, having a relationship with God, like I feel like you're so wise, dude. Like genuinely. Like I give you props for that.
Yeah, it's because I didn't realize how important that was until like it happened to me, because I've been like, for one time I was like praying to God like, oh, like I need a job, like I kind of need money right now, and then he took me to go work construction with my dad, and that week was going like really good, and then one day I got food poisoning until like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And then like I didn't know what to do, and then like at like 1 a.m. I was like God, like I never prayed to him during that whole time, well during like when I was sick, and I was like, God, like just please help me, I know you're like the doctors, healers are healers, I know you're the only one that could take this away, and like 2 seconds later I threw up and I just felt completely fine. So then that's when I realized like I need to worship the Lord, like even when I'm going through like the lowest part of my life.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's good.
I love that so much. Yeah. I was like, well, we've talked about everything, but like something similar just to relate to you. It's because I'm not trying to like cut you off or whatever. I feel like when I say a story about me, it's just to relate to someone, so don't feel weird. Sorry.
No, that's what I like, because like you realize something in you that like, you can share with other people.
Yeah. So like same for me, like the work thing, like I had like a job, right? Like I was a tax preparer. I'm technically a tax preparer, but like for a while I had already like not been like, because I've been doing this for like 4 or 5 years, and like I was already getting over it, but I had never felt like that because it was a good job, like it pays well, like office job, like steady in all ways, and I was just feeling uncomfortable, and then I got let go. And I was like, what the heck? Like, should I look for another job in that same area? Like, I wasn't sure what to do. And then, like, it was this one night, like, where I had already been jobless for, like, I don't know, a couple weeks about. And then I was, like, on my way to the gym. And I was just, like, what am I doing? I was like, I need a job. Like, I'm on my way to the gym, but I have no gas. Like, what am I doing? Like, I was praying to God in that moment. I was like, God, like, I know I have no gas, I have no money, like I thank you for this, I know you're doing this for a reason. I was like, I don't want to complain, but I'm just thanking you. But in the same moment I was like feeling doubtful, like what is my next step, because I didn't know. Like had we started? Yeah, I think we had already started the podcast, and I know this is what I wanted to do, but I like obviously I need money still, you know, like I need a financial situation. And that night I was just like praying and like crying to God basically, and worshiping him still through it all. And then the next day her mom calls me. She was like, hey, do you have a job? No. Do you have an employment? No. Do you want to work for me? Yeah. So like I started working with her mom like the next day. So it's like God literally hears you, and he knows what you need when you need it. Like, yeah, it's just beautiful. Yeah.
I think that goes to show you that, like, even in the midst of the doubt, she kept her faith and God worked out.
Yeah.
And I told her, bro, literally that week I was messaging her and I was like, Diana, if you get a job,
oh yeah,
how are we gonna do this?
Yeah.
Like, how are we gonna complete what the Lord is telling us to do? Yeah. Like, and I know she has a job with my mom now, but it's like part-time and it's still flexible to the point where we can do this and then more, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good.
Yeah.
You know when my mom said that she cried hearing that when you
really? Yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah, you say my mom was like that. She's
crazy.
Oh. No, that was at that breakfast.
Oh, she was talking about it.
Yeah, just talking about it. But then everyone was like, I don't know, everyone was being
all over the place.
Yeah, everyone was all over the place, and my mom got mad. She's like, I don't want to talk about it no more. But she said that it really touched her. She started crying.
I'm glad. I literally have the videos because I was like literally driving in my car that night, and I don't know what like me pegó to like record myself like literally praying to God and like just driving. But and then yeah, it was crazy. So I love that story too.
Another thing that like helped me with, because I've always been in that situation where like money's kind of been a problem.
Yeah, I agree.
But like a great example from our church would be Moises, because he's always like saying like, oh, like I don't have enough money for this, but I know the Lord will take care of it.
Yeah.
And I've always kept that mentality ever since, because like I go out a lot and somehow I still have like the money to provide like all that.
Yeah.
Even though I don't work that much, like somehow it's still getting covered. Like my gas is always covered. I never have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Food, it's never like a worry about me. Like
yeah.
After that, like after hearing Moises' testimony, like it just hit me like I'm worrying about something that shouldn't be worried about because the Lord's gonna take care of it.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
We were talking about that too, not on the podcast, like together. And I was telling her like, dude, like Moises' testimony is powerful because he genuinely makes you realize like no matter what, the Lord will always provide. And that's like something that I think we have to learn. Yeah. For me, like, well, anyways, but like it's a powerful testimony. It's a powerful story, you know, and it just shows you how much and how powerful the Lord is
in literally every way. It's literally financial, taking your like parents back to his kingdom. Like, I feel like that also goes to show, I'm gonna backtrack, but like it goes to show like you literally told God you didn't care like if it was Christian or Catholic church. And I think that speaks volumes about God too. Like God's like, yeah, it doesn't matter the religion, it matters the relationship that you have with me. I feel like that's really big too. Yeah, I like that.
Okay, another question I have is, what is one way you want to grow this year ministry wise?
Well, my biggest goal for this year would be like to get the youth to interact with each other more, because I feel like that's like one of the big problems we have. It's because like we'll like do something in church or out of church, and like half of them show, half of them don't, or like 2 people reply and then no one else replies. And I feel like that's like the biggest problem is like communication within each other, because like we can't plan anything if only 2 people approve it, or if only 2 people want to do it. It's easier for them to talk and we hear them than us like trying to go off what we think they would like.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
I like that. We're gonna work on that this year all together. Definitely.
We still have to have our meeting,
because like for the Friendsgiving, that was like really fun. Like,
dude, it was
like we didn't talk about it, but it was like we didn't know who was gonna go or what they wanted to do, but it just turned out to be really fun that day.
And we got competitive. It was funny though. It was a good time. I like that day too. But we're definitely gonna plan on more events and like having everyone be together. I feel like that's a good goal, and like we all have to actually work on it, you know? All of us together as a team.
How would you guys like explain the hard parts in your path, like, and how you guys dealt with it?
What do you mean, like how would we explain it?
Or not explain it, but like how, like what is some advice like that you dealt with when you were going through those hard times through your path?
That's a good question, actually.
For me, it was exactly what you said. Worshiping him through the hard times, like remembering that it's not us working, that it's him, being like, thank you, Lord, thank you for this hard time. Like, literally, I know that I'm struggling right now, but I know you're going to work and it's for a reason. And even if I don't know it right now, I know you're going to show me eventually. And we talked about this before too, but I always remember like his plan is better. I could be expecting one thing or thinking I want this one thing, but at the end of it, like, it's God's plan, it's God's will, and whatever he has, it's better. He's God. Like, how can it not be better than whatever I could imagine? So that's how I think of it now. Like, in the beginning, it was harder because you don't, for me at least, I didn't think about that as much. So, like, I was just very, like, doubtful, I guess you could say. And I don't think I worshipped or prayed as much. And I guess those are, like, the big things. You could, like, be like, God, you are literally God. You are good. You are kind. You are generous. You are all the things. And pray, like, if you have those doubts, like, be like, sorry. Well, for me, I would always say, like, sorry, God, like, if I don't have enough faith right now, please put enough, like, faith in me, because, like, me, myself, I can't. Like, as a human being, I can't, but I know you can. But, yeah. That was me. I don't know.
I can't think of anything. I'm gonna be so honest with you guys.
Well, you said last time, like, you would play worship music. Like, sometimes you just...
Oh, yeah. I do that.
Sorry, I think I got it.
It's okay. No, for me, when I'm dealing with stuff, I will play worship music, and I'll just vent to God. Because I feel like there's no one I would rather vent to than God. Because a lot of the times... Like, I don't like to speak to people when I'm angry. So, and the only one I know that I could truly speak to when I'm angry is God. So, he's genuinely... It's taken me a while to realize that, like, no matter what, we should always be talking to God without, like, ceasing. Like, we should just say everything, be brutally honest with God, because that's when, like, you either have your own, like, revelation or, like, he reveals something to you. So, I think for me, it was more, like, worship gets me in, like, a certain headspace. So, I tend to put worship music.
Yeah.
You saw it too?
It's right there.
I don't.
It's right here.
I'm blinded. I don't
it's
see
just
it.
over glasses.
Oh, yeah. But yeah.
Okay.
Do you feel like you get tempted, like, for example, okay, me, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. Like, for example, me, I used to, like, party a lot. Do you feel like you get tempted with, like, the culture of, like, being... Are you Mexican?
Yeah.
Hispanic? Sorry. You could be Sami. I don't know. Like, for me, I used to party a lot. So, like, I feel like I still get, like, drawn to... not as much anymore, but I get, like... How would you word it?
You get
Me
FOMO?
llama la atención to, like, be, like, seeing
Like,
my friends
grab
be
your
at a
attention.
party. Yeah. Like, be at a party and being like, oh, like, I'm gonna go to this party and they'll invite me, and I'll be like, oh, like, I want to, but I know I don't want to. You know what I mean? Do you still get tempted with that, or do you think about that, stuff like that?
I know, like, kids my age, that's how they mostly do, like, just drink, smoke, party. It never really caught my attention because I was never, like, really want to be known, like, in school or anything. Like, I would always be, like, my close friends, and we'll just go play soccer or something. And, like, most of them do vape and all that, but for some reason, it just never caught my attention to, like, vape or smoke. Because, like, this doesn't sound so funny, but... Until, like, 17, I thought energy drinks were for 18 and plus, so I never touched them. So, like, I always, like, I'm always strict on, like...
I see.
Like, I'm always strict on, like, if I can't drink until I'm 21, then I'll wait until 21. But I feel like even after that, I won't even touch alcohol.
Yeah. No, that's good. I was just wondering. Yeah.
So you don't drink energy drinks?
I didn't think it was meant for me. I thought it was for, like, adults.
No, yeah. Okay. No, that's fine.
That's,
That's
No,
good.
But, like, so, like, even now, I don't drink them.
That's good.
Yeah, no, it is good, actually. Because I'll be relying on them.
Bro, we literally drank an energy drink, and earlier we had coffee and matcha. So
dang, I didn't even think about that. We did. That's crazy.
that's bad.
I'm
Anyway,
almost done with this, too.
mine is out there. I forgot it.
Sorry. It's actually really good.
Oh, I'm gonna ask you something, like, what about that, like, grabs your attention? Because I've always wondered, like, why people go into that, like, that path.
For me, it was like, I think, no one's ever asked me. I never thought about that. I think, well, obviously it looks cool. Like, when you're young, it looks cool. You're like, oh my gosh, they're having so much fun. So when I actually, like, started, like, going out to parties, getting invited, and actually going, for me, it was drinking. I would drink a lot. But, because I'm really shy. So, in that moment, like, drinking took me out of the shyness. Like, my shyness would go away. Según yo, that's what I thought. And, like, so I would think, oh, whenever I go out, I have to drink. And it just became, like, a cycle of, like, oh, I'm going to go out, I'm going to drink. I'm going to go out, I'm going to drink. And it was fun, but I thought it was fun in the moment. Now I realize it was just me trying to take something away that... Not that I didn't have shyness or anxiety, but like I didn't have to resolve it with drinking. Like God literally. Oh, and I was literally telling you this, I think last week or on Wednesday, whenever we filmed. Like my biggest blessing that I saw in 2025 was like God taking away that like anxiety almost, and like because before I wouldn't be able to like go to the store and go buy myself like an energy drink. I'd send my sister, bro. I'd be like, Daisy, can you go to the store and like get me this? Because I don't want to go. Like I don't want to get off and like see all these people, and like I feel like they're all looking at me. They don't even know me, but that was like in my head, you know. And like now I can go to the store and it's not even a thought to me that like people are gonna be there. I'm like, okay, so but like I feel like that was the biggest blessing for me that year, this past year, that I was like literally God took that away, and I was thinking that a drink was gonna take that away when all it did was it wasn't. It was nothing good, you know, nothing good came back from it. But yeah, it was just like I guess the fun of it, but it's not fun. It's not that fun. Yeah. Yeah.
That's interesting. I've never thought of that question, actually.
Yeah, me
I never thought to ask that.
It's just like I always wonder, like, because most kids are like they just rely on like partying or like drinking to have fun. I'm like, you could have fun without all that.
Yeah.
I was like, that's why I wanted to ask you, like, what brought that attention to like you have to do that or you want to do that?
Yeah, I feel like it's that like social media outlook. Everyone looks like it's having fun. You know what I mean? It's that like, oh, everyone's doing it, so I want to do it too.
Yeah, another thing is like, since I'm pretty sure you grew up with like a lot of partying too as a kid, and like seeing like all my family be that drunk, like it's something like I never wanted for myself too. Yeah.
Well, my family like also like we were always in church, but we were never actually in church until like a few years ago. So like yeah, same for like my quince. I still had like those party with the banda and the DJ and all that. So yeah, I mean, for me at least, my family wasn't that, they would drink but not that much. So when I think I got into drinking was more like because of friends and stuff. But yeah, not worth it. Don't recommend. Yeah.
What about you, Ariana? Has that like ever caught your attention?
No, not really.
I'm like, Mike.
I know. I'm sorry. Not really. I don't think so. Maybe a little bit, but that's over it.
Yeah. I feel like it's better. I was telling her it's better to not even have those temptations, because I went through like a dark path there. I don't like, again, it was like in the testimony episode, but basically like the reason I got like back into church was because it was 2023, the end of 23. Me and my friends were out at a club, and like we were drunk driving back home, and we got in like a really bad car accident. So like I was in the passenger seat, and like my friend was driving, and then there was a couple in the back, and then the guy in the back like ended up lying like on top of me because he didn't have his seatbelt on. So like I always think about that, where I'm like, bro, if I did not have my seatbelt on that day, like I would have flown out the car, genuinely, because if he ended up in my lap, like how am I not gonna end up on the floor outside? And like that was one of the things that like obviously I think the biggest thing that opened my eyes, where I was like, bro, like God just saved me in this moment, like from such a disaster. Like it's insane. And like from there, like I haven't, like I don't, like I realized like the effects of alcohol, which I knew before, but like that was like I feel like the big moment. I'm like, bruh, this leads literally nowhere. And yeah,
that's something that helped me too, like realizing before even like I wanted to see God, like he was still working within us. Like cause, and like it never hit me, like for me I always thought like when I first started, like, oh, like he's only working with me right now because I just started to come to church and like seek him, and then, like moments later I realized like, oh, he's always been there for me.
Exactly. Yeah same. Like he's been there. We talked, sorry I keep saying that, but yeah, it's like something we don't realize. Like he's literally, he thought of us, he knew like our name, he knew everything, that we were gonna be born, whatever, like before time began, you know. So like I feel like that's so insane that for you and for me, he thought of us intentionally, you know what I mean? Like he works so much in my life, but he also works so much in your life. Like he has a personal relationship with you. Your chanclas all the way over there, I saw that earlier. I was laughing earlier. I'm dead. Girl.
I was trying not to laugh because you guys are serious.
I'm sorry,
I was looking at it and I was like, no.
Sorry.
Okay, go.
I just moved the heck out of this. Okay, no, it's fine. Sorry. But yeah, it just goes to show like how intentional God is in our lives, because he has like a personal relationship with all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's because I looked over and I was like, why is it
I saw it earlier too. I was just watching it. I was like, all right.
Dude, I don't know. I had to grab it anyways. What is one thing in the future, or what? What is something about the future that scares you, or that makes you
Run it back.
scrap that whole question? That is not what I was gonna ask, but I was gonna ask, what is one something?
You got it. You got it. Slow down. You got it. Take your time. Take your time.
Okay, what is
Mm-hmm.
yeah, what is something that you've learned to rely on God for? like spiritually, what is one thing that you have learned since like coming to Christ to rely on God for? Does it make sense?
Yeah, like, well, what I was gonna say is like not to be afraid to express how God worked within me to other people to help them reach, like, for example, like Joseph, like how God used him to reach me.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of learned from that, like, I shouldn't be afraid for him to use me to touch other people. Because there's been a couple times at work where like people ask me about like my faith and like stories about it, and like there's this one guy, I'll say he was like 19 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like Father Dan asked me, like, he was in the path where like he loved to party, like rely on alcohol. And then he like asked me out of nowhere, like he like asked me like, oh, do I party and all that? I was like, oh no, I don't like doing that, all that, cause like I don't really believe in that, like.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, oh, why? And then I told him like, in the Bible it says like once you get drunk, that's when you start sinning. So we shouldn't be getting drunk that often, or we should never get drunk, cause then that's when our flesh takes over control of everything, and then that's when all the sin happens. And like that really stuck to him, and he started asking me more about like my church and like about like how to solve the problems he was going through. So like that's like one thing that helped me realize in myself.
That's good,
really
actually. I feel like that goes to show you how much God has been working within you, because like you're able to just like, he's giving you the wisdom to help and give advice to people when they need it, because like obviously he probably didn't know what to do. He was searching for something, and then you gave him that something. Do you still talk to him?
No, he got fired.
Oh.
Bro, that was insane.
Well, that seed is already planted, so you planted the seed, and that's all that matters. Because
he's like all casual now. He
I
got
know,
fired.
I know.
But
That's all that matters. Okay, because all we can do is plant the seed and allow for God to shine through that. So, one piece of advice that I would give for you, like doing that, is never be discouraged if when you're speaking to someone and you're telling someone about God that they don't like fully give their lives to God. Does that make sense? Like, don't be discouraged if someone like like the guy, like you're telling him about God and you're genuinely teaching him stuff, and then obviously he got fired, right? So why are you laughing? So then like the seed is still planted in his heart of what you've told him. So obviously maybe when he drinks, he's probably thinking like, oh, what Gio said, like, you know, this and that, and like maybe like that's how it works, and then that's how the Lord is able to like reach him because of the seed that you planted in him.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I feel like it also like reminds me, like, I think I'm not too good with like exact verses in the Bible, but it says something along the lines of like that your testimony is literally how you reach other people, and it goes back to like what we've said before, like each person is gonna reach a different like group of people, I guess you could say. Like you're gonna reach those people that are in your life, and like us too individually, like we could reach different types of people, and like God works in all of those ways in different people's lives.
Yeah. You've heard my dad when he said, I'm gonna reach a certain demographic, you guys are gonna reach another demographic. You heard him when he says that? Yeah, that's basically what she's saying.
So yeah, it just reminded me of that.
Yeah, because I think you have a powerful testimony, actually.
You do.
I feel like the way you showcase your faith to like just by being yourself, like it's admirable, and it's very encouraging to see, because I mean, you've basically been doing it by yourself. Like you don't have wait, okay, wait, that sounds rude. I would say
No,
like
I know
your
what you mean,
family, like you
my
know,
actual family.
like your act, like your actual family, like they aren't like in church, but like the way you allow the Lord to be reflected through you is amazing because not everyone does that. Like people will just go to church on Sunday and like that's where they allow the Lord to shine and then go home and like it's completely different. But I feel like you genuinely just allow God to shine through you like 24/7, and that is amazing. It's good.
It's admirable.
Yeah.
Admirable. The word. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always see you, and like genuinely, I'll say this to you, like you really are an inspiration. You're an example that you've set. Like I feel like, not if I'm like seeing you and like I feel like you set an example for me, I'm sure the rest of the youth sees that and they're like, oh, Gio's like up there, like it's okay if I go too. You know what I mean? So I thank you for like being so like expressive and like being a part of our youth, and like, and I feel like you're so friendly too to everyone. You're so open. So like I feel like that's just such a great like trait that you have. Yeah.
Yeah, because it kind of bothers me that like all the
Sorry.
like all the
It just starts off. It bothers me.
Say. I want to know.
Yeah,
I'm
me
like,
too. It was just funny.
It kind of bothers me that like I see like the woman, the men go all up and like no, there's like no youth, and it kind of like bothers me because like I feel like they want to, but they just feel like they're too cool to do it in a way. Like they feel like, I don't know, that's kind of how I see it. Like they're too cool to be up there, or like to go up there and like just not even like dance or just clap up there. It's because I feel like the presence up there is how we said, like it's like completely different up there. And I like I want them to like
experience
that.
Yeah, I feel like once you experience that, you want everyone that you know and love to experience it too. So like, yeah.
James has said the same thing. He literally told me like a couple days ago, he's like, it gets me upset that when we play, because you know how for the youth service, he's like, when we play the song Mas, he goes, we do it so good, and like we do it so good. And like it bothers me that when we're up there, like the youth aren't into it. Like we're doing it for the youth and they're not into it.
Yeah, like the only time they'll go up there is when like whoever's preaching or whoever has like the main mic tells them to go, then they'll go like kind of like forcefully.
Yeah. That's the one thing that sucks, and that's something we should be praying for, that the chains of being ashamed to go up at the altar and the chains of being afraid to worship freely are gone, because I don't know, I've been thinking about that too.
I feel like once we get like that more of a community with our like the youth group, once we start doing more events together and all that, like awkwardness goes away. I feel like they'll be more comfortable like going up there. So like I do hope like we can like.
No, I don't think so.
No? Why?
Because you know Winterfest?
Yeah.
Everyone at Winterfest goes up. What is the only difference from Winterfest and church? It's the same presence of the Lord. It's the same thing. But they call them up. No. Also. During worship, no. Like they will freely, like there's certain times where they'll freely go up.
I
remember Winterfest, like they rushed, they like raced each other to go to the front.
Yeah. I don't think I went. I only went one night, but it was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like, I don't know if it's like it's the parents, like the adults that they're ashamed of, or like I don't know what it is, but it's like completely different from like when you're at a youth event to like when you're at church. That like the way that they like kind of move is a little different. So that's what I'm saying, like I don't get it either. Do you know what I mean?
Kinda. I don't know. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I mean like
it's fine.
It's just, I don't know.
Like the environment there, and it'll be like kind of based on how they'll do it.
Yeah, I think so. Cause like I don't know. I feel like at our church, like I don't know if they feel comfortable enough to go up.
It's like their parents, the adults, saying that maybe they feel some type of way.
Could be.
Because I mean, like you're saying at Winterfest they did it, then no one was there besides.
Yeah, because I remember like me and Joseph were actually like jumping up and down. Like, well, that was the first time I ever done that.
Yeah.
And Joseph was always like telling me, he's like, I want to jump so bad, but I just like something's telling me like I can't.
Oh. Yeah.
And like I just like kind of like hugged him like that. And we started jumping together, which is, I feel like it is kind of like the environment, because he kind of grew up with them, and like he feels like I feel like everyone kind of grew up with each other. They have like a. Like something inside the heart, like, oh, I don't want to be like kind of judged by them.
I don't want them to see me. Yeah. That's true.
I
see that. Yeah, I'm be like, turn around, everyone, turn around.
No. But I feel like the judgment one, that one will fix with us having a better connection and community amongst each other. But guys, we gotta step it up as leaders. Come on.
Yeah, we're gonna figure something out this year.
we gotta be the well. Technically, you gotta be the one up there, because we're already up there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Half your family though is like up there. That's half the youth.
You're not wrong, but you have to be the leader. That's like you.
I did last time.
No, you did. You did. Gio, when we're up there and singing, if you want to say something, say it, bruh. Like, actually,
that was the first time I ever did that. I was
but
scared.
I was literally gonna tell all of you guys, like, including Joe and Ashley, like, if you guys ever feel the need to say something, speak. Like, don't hold yourself back and don't like be afraid of like what the Holy Spirit's trying to say to the youth through you. And that's like when I was there, I was like, say it. I was like, you say it.
That was the first time I ever done that, and I was scared.
And then when I was going to say it, you said it, and I was like, okay. I don't think you noticed. I was going to say, I was like, God, and then you said, guys, if you're something, like, come on.
I even forgot what I said.
Like, I was gonna say it, and I think I told her, I was like, I was going to say it, but then he said it, so I was like, that's fine.
Like, after that night, like, I don't get scared of the mic no more, because you saw it on, when was it? When everyone had to go up and, like, say, like, a little thing up for the appreciate.
Youth service?
Yeah, I kind of, like, I just wanted to go up there and thank the youth. So, like, that kind of, like, broke a chain, too, that night.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good. Somebody pushing you was good, then. Okay, that's fine.
Period.
I messed with it. But yeah, you gotta be the one that drags them up there, okay?
Literally, all 5 of us. Just kidding.
All 5?
I'm just like,
what?
Like the rest of the youth that's left when.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't.
Oh, I know. The last youth service, there was like what, like 3 of them.
No, literally.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, cool.
But also, not everyone showed up.
Yeah,
a lot of people were missing.
Yeah, that one was less for sure. Yeah,
it's okay. It's okay.
We'll work on it.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's funny. Anyway.
Oh, we got you a gift.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Dang. Okay, we got you a gift as a. Hold on. Okay, it's because it happy birthday.
I can tell by the dog.
And the cake.
It wasn't almost there, guys. Okay. We got you a gift as a thank you for being on our podcast.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Que lo abra. Que lo abra.
Let's just open it.
I don't know.
It might as well, honestly.
Okay, but if you don't like it, just pretend you like it.
Yeah.
I'll teach it to the camera.
We'll cut it.
You know my sisters are gonna steal this from me? I'm not even kidding.
Just eat some on the way home.
Huh?
Just eat some on the way home.
Oh, I have work after this.
Oh.
You know, that's like the biggest thing I need to stop doing. Like, stop eating bad before work. Because then I'd be dying during work.
I'm dead.
Louise is pretty good. My mom's gonna love this.
It's just for his whole family. Oh yeah, that one. Well, we hope we got the right size.
I'm a large. It'd probably be too big.
Bruh.
Stop. Okay, give it back. We'll return it. We'll exchange it.
Yeah, we'll exchange it.
Oh my gosh.
Or with the
Thank you
receipts
guys,
over
though.
there. Oh, whatever.
No, it's okay. We'll exchange it. We'll exchange it. And I freaking knew it too. No, yeah, anyways.
Yay! Happy birthday! Thank you for happy birthday. I don't know.
Okay, wait, guys. I have to go first. Okay. So the next question is, what has been your biggest blessing last year? Because we're already in 2026.
My biggest blessing last year, I would say my girlfriend Ashley, because I didn't realize how much I needed her until this whole year passed. Because there's been moments where like she was that extra support I needed.
You were saying how
you guys met?
Yeah, that you were saying about
yeah.
the pastor that when
Because the pastor was talking about like he was like directing it to the youth because he was like, you guys are at an age where you guys want a girlfriend but you don't need it. And he's like, the only way to find out if you actually need the girlfriend or like if you're ready for a girlfriend is to pray about it. And then I did, and like, so we were like in a month, probably like 2 months already in school, and like I never seen Ashley, but she was like right next door to me. And then one night I prayed about it. I was like, God, like, you show me how to love because you show endless love to me, and like I think I'm ready to show it to someone else. And that's when like Ashley just came into the room and we just started talking like
that's really sweet.
within like a week she like came to the room and we just started talking like that.
Oh, that's really nice. I've told her that too. Like I think both you and Ashley like the same thing. Like I see her and she's like so genuine about also like I feel like she goes to church, she goes with an open heart. Like she's not like closed off to it. She's also felt like God's spirit, and like I feel like both of you are such a like good example that you guys set.
Yeah, because when she first told me that she was Catholic, like it never bothered me. Like I never thought anything bad about it, or I would never tell her like, because her parents think that like I've told her like, oh, for you to date me, you have to be Christian out.
Mm-hmm.
I never like told her like I would never force anything. Well, I've told everyone like I'm never gonna force Christianity on you.
Mm-hmm.
It's all gonna be like once you feel it, like
Yeah.
you feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then like I would never like tell her like, oh, come to church with me. I'll just tell her, like part of my testimonies, and that's kind of like what touched her.
Yeah.
Mm.
How long have you guys been together?
February 27th, about to be a year.
Oh, okay. So,
Sorry,
You
January 27th.
oh, she gonna hear that.
Yeah,
I'm just
she
kidding. I'm
is.
just kidding. So you started going to church first, and then you guys started dating.
Yeah, I think I was
Okay.
like a year into the church. Maybe.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah.
interesting. That's cool. That's good. That's good.
We want to have her on the podcast too.
Yeah, we do.
I think she'll be open to it.
Yeah.
No, she's I see her too, and I'm like, wow, like she's so open about it, and like seeing her be so like also expressive, and wanting to do all the things. I feel like that's beautiful in my opinion.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask. I have a question. I'm just kidding. Did you have any like stereotypes like about Christians before you became Catholic, and like when you came into it, was there like anything different that you saw, or you were just like always like whatever, you never really knew about it?
Yeah, like I never really knew about any other religion because my family was just so based on Catholic. Like I never knew what I didn't really know there's other
Yeah.
religions like that.
Yeah.
So I didn't know when I first went to church. Like I didn't know what to expect. But like I knew God put me into this church for a reason. So that's why I always kept like an open heart,
Yeah.
or open mind to it too.
That's good. I'm glad. That's cool.
Mhm.
That's it.
Oh, I think I have more.
Uh-huh.
I think she had another question.
Yeah,
I know.
that's what's-
I did, and I lost it. I
No,
lost it.
that's it's funny.
Yeah.
That's cool.
No, about you, like you and Ashley, I feel like that's so cute. I feel like God puts everyone in, like if God puts someone in your life, it's for a reason. And I feel like you guys met each other for a reason, and you guys both coming to God as a couple. And as long as God is in your guys' like at the forefront of your guys' relationship, it's always going to work out
Yeah.
no matter what. Ooh, do you have a favorite worship song right now? Do you listen
Right
to
now,
worship
yeah.
music or which one?
Oh
is
wait, right now let me see.
it? Yeah.
Called "Good News" by Maverick City.
You know what? I don't. I'm sorry.
Did I play it?
Play. Yeah, I want to hear it. Nice.
No, I've never heard it.
I like it. I like it. What's yours?
I don't have one.
No?
At the moment, no.
Let me see.
I don't have one at the moment. Sorry.
I always be like downloading new ones, but I always forget.
You saved me is a good one though.
Oh, yeah. That's the one I've been on right now, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or Washed by Elevation Rhythm.
Oh, that one's good. That was good.
That one's fire.
I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. That was my question.
Oh, I wanted to ask you guys, what is your guys' goal for like the youth for this
yeah.
year?
What did we say?
I don't think I asked you guys.
No.
For my goal for the youth is that I want to have more events and more community together. Because I feel like we have community there, but like I feel like it could be better.
Mm-hmm.
Like we just have to put in a little more effort on both ends, like not just us as leaders, but like them too.
Yeah.
You know, because like we can only do so much, and like without their like support and stuff like that, we can't do a lot. So
Yeah.
I think that was kind of my goal for this year.
I think mine was along the same lines. I don't remember. I know we talked about it before, but I don't remember exactly what I said. But it was probably something along the same lines.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. Also, like, maybe, like, getting more youth to the church. Because, like I said, like, it's half your family is, like, the youth.
And
half
yours,
of mine,
too.
Yeah, half of mine, too. So, it's, like, I don't know. I feel like there should be more youth and young adult, like, presence, in my opinion.
We should start inviting people.
Yeah. Girl, I got no friends. I got 2 friends.
Gio, you should start inviting people. You should invite your family, actually, to worship night.
I have. They said no.
Oh, sorry. Why'd you laugh?
Because it's just, I'm a laugher. I don't know.
Okay. Never mind then. Or your friends?
I'll try my friends. I feel like they'll be more minded to it.
I feel that.
I mean, if they don't like it, they don't have to stay. You know, it's okay.
You say it like they're already there. You don't have to stay.
Oh my God. No, I just mean like, obviously, like I wouldn't try to force anything on anyone, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why. That's
Actually,
what I
yeah,
mean.
one of my coworkers is kind of like he wants to go, but he just kind of like the excuses are getting to him because he's like another one, not the one I talked about, another coworker, but he's always like asking me questions about like our church, and he's kind of like into it. And I feel like I was thinking about inviting him to worship night, which I probably would.
Or youth service, because that's when like we speak more English than just full Spanish.
He knows both, so.
Oh, okay.
So I feel like that wouldn't matter, but I feel like he would have more fun, he would have more fun during like a youth night or something.
Yeah. Our first youth service is pushed back a week though. Did you see that? It's on the 23rd.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, you do.
Huh?
He has especiales.
Oh, have fun. I don't know.
Okay. No, yeah. No, I think genuinely, I feel like if I were to invite someone, it would be to a youth service. Because I feel like that's when we connect a lot more. Like youth services, because I don't know, we're all participating, we're all there. They get to see.
I feel like they could also relate because he's like, I think he's around your age. So like realizing how people around his age are like, like kind of going through their path, he could like realize how, because that's what I learned, like hearing you guys' testimonies, like I mean, realize parts of myself that I didn't know like I could unlock. So I feel like that could be a way for him too.
Yeah, I like that's good. And then from there, he'll invite other people, you know? And that's how our youth grows even more, guys. Ready? Exactly. That is our plan for this year. We're inviting more people to church.
We should, yeah,
guys.
I need to too.
Anyways, we're getting off topic.
No, literally.
I had a question. Like, is there anything you need guidance on? Or what happened?
Nothing. Go.
Oh, is there anything you need guidance or any, like, you're questioning, you're wondering about that maybe we can help you? And if not, we can point you to someone who can, you know?
Let me think.
No, it's okay. Take your time.
Well, since I feel like when I'm in that situation, I always call your dad. Because he's like, I feel like I'm the one I can trust him the most.
Yeah. My dad gives great advice.
Yeah.
He does.
So not when he's getting me in trouble, though. When he's getting me in trouble, I don't like his advice.
I'm dead.
But, Sona?
No, I don't think so, because I always, like, kind of rely on your dad. Because I know, either him or Moises, because I know I can call him anytime. There's no answer. Yeah.
That's good. I like that. I like that you've found people who genuinely you can, like, turn to and, like, trust and, like, rely on, you know? I feel like that's amazing.
Yeah, like, me and Moises, we text, like, every day now. Like, just check up on each other.
Yeah? Oh, that's
sweet.
cute.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah.
I love that.
No, I'm not like those kids. I should befriend one of the hermanos or something.
Like, hey, Carmelita.
You should. No, that's great, though, because that's how we build we bridge the gap from, like, the adults to, like, the youth, you know? Like, when we start to find people, like, the adults, they become, like, our mentors. And they help you on, like, your spiritual journey. Which, we should do that, actually. We should have, like, a night where, like, the adults and the youth come together. Like, you know, like, speed dating, but not speed dating.
Yeah, I don't think you should phrase it like that.
No, wait. I'm not leaving this. I'm just explaining to you guys, like, speed dating. Like, where it's, like, the adults sit there and the youth. Guys,
the way you keep repeating it.
Oh, my gosh. Well, we're the... Okay. And I'm...
Like, a night where they sit and, like, rotate.
Speed dating. Like... It's the same concept, but not the same. Like, we're going to do the same idea, but we're not dating them, obviously.
I mean, I feel like you could have said, like, quick fire questions or something, not speed dating.
Okay, sorry. Quick fires. Wait, what? Quick speed fire questions?
Something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
I see what you mean, though, so they can connect more with each other.
I meant, like, a day where, like, the adults and the youth can connect more. Because I feel like that is one thing that could help, like, you know, where they're ashamed to go up and stuff like that. Like, if we become closer to, like, the adults, it would help them feel, like, less alone. They would have people to, like, turn to. And I feel like, because, okay, for me, one of my issues is that, like, my parents, I can go to them, but, like, they're my parents. You know, like, when you don't go to your parents for certain things. And then it's, like, everyone at church, like, it's either, like, I get scared that they'll tell, like, my grandparents or my parents, which is why I feel like I can't go to anyone at church because, like, they just know me too much in a way. That's why I feel like I haven't gotten comfortable with anyone like that. And plus, I feel like they judge me a little bit. I'll be so honest.
No, I feel like, yeah, like you said, if you get maybe into, like, we have that, like, night of, like, connecting more with them, I feel like you're going to find someone that that you can rely on, you trust on, you're gonna have that like good feeling about them, where you can talk to them whenever you need advice. Obviously, someone older, wiser, and it'll help you. It'll help all of us, boys.
Or maybe I'll just go to another church and find it. Okay. Okay.
It's nothing. That's funny.
Okay, guys. Okay, guys. So that is the end of today's podcast.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe, comment, tell your mom, and tell your friends. All of the above. Bye.
Bye.